Go.
I'm joined by the Master Distiller here in the Midleton Distillery, Mr. Kevin O'Gorman. We are in the Distiller's Cottage on site in the Midleton. We have these three beautiful bottles, and you've had a hand in definitely forming one of them, but you also carry the history of all three, Kevin. What's that like for you?
Yeah, hello Anthony, how are you today?
Very good, sir, very good.
Yeah, so look, three very special whiskies, the 20th, 30th and the 40th anniversary of Midleton Very Rare. So look, I suppose the brand itself is a very special brand, launched in 1984 by Barry himself. And really at the time Barry wanted to showcase, I suppose, the very best of what Midleton could offer. The new distillery was established in 1975, producing grain whisky and pot whisky, and really I suppose in 1984 he launched the brand, really selecting the very best grain whiskies, pot whiskies, and for the vintage itself, combining them as a blend. We've obviously also done some single pot stills as well, and different versions. But an incredible brand, and for me personally, very proud to be part of this. You had obviously Barry, then Brian and myself, and I suppose the three of us all worked together. I joined in '98, Brian joined in '97, and obviously Barry was there as Master Distiller since 1981. So I suppose we worked together over many years, and they're incredible just in terms of not only the whiskey, but the packaging, the layout. I would say well ahead of their time in terms of presentation.
It is one of the things that I've referenced in previous videos about them. They were of their time, but again, I'm sure you're acutely aware of the evolution of the spirit within that as well. One of your guides said earlier on that the terms that were set out for Midleton at the time, that they were a non-age statement. They weren't above 40% or 46%. Again, that it was a real premium product for everybody else. And people talk about it today as the pinnacle of Irish whiskey. It must be really important for you to, and again, today we've brought out the 2026 release, but having these three as a sort of testimony to what Midleton Very Rare is very important.
Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. I suppose even, the 40th release, I suppose that kind of brings together Barry, Brian and myself, because for this one, I picked three casks. One was laid down by Barry, one was laid down by Brian, and then one laid down by myself. Right. And we combined them, finished them in a report. So I suppose this kind of encapsulates all of Midleton Rare in that you have the three master distillers of that era combined in this particular bottle. So it's incredible.
Lovely. So there you go. That's just a word from Kevin O'Gorman himself. We have these three bottles coming up in our auction starting on Friday, 20th anniversary, 30th anniversary, and as Kevin said, the pinnacle at 40th anniversary. Stay tuned.